Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Got a phone call. I had to put my phone on do not disturb. But yes, like I was saying, I believe people are starting to argue from a biased standpoint of spreading propaganda. And I don't mean like spreading propaganda like, oh, well, not saying that all types of people are wrong. What I'm saying is, what I mean by like spreading propaganda is that I feel that people are pushing a biased narrative to support how they feel about certain people. And I can't say that I agree with it, but I can't say that I don't agree with it. But I do feel like that when it comes to the sector and it comes to building channels, people are going to strike while the iron's hot. People sit back and they study people. They study the pattern of which stuff is done. They study the pattern of the type of people to involve yourself with, to align yourself with, so they can form their own like formula for how they feel their channel can go, how their channel could be best beneficial in the favor of them and gaining numbers to get monetized. Now, I have not seen Voodoo's video, but at the same time, I kind of feel like if everybody heard the video and everybody hear his stance, you have two options. You can either support and still associate yourself with him, or you can support and gracefully step back and support from a distance, or just keep it civil. Like, I don't understand. And then it's like, people want to have comparisons and people want to compare this person to that person. It's like, okay, well, you'll speak on this person, but you won't speak on that person. Well, does everybody speak out against their face when they do something wrong? Do everybody speak out when they don't agree with something? Some people do and some people don't. And I feel that people are letting their biased narratives take over the actual issue at hand. The actual issue at hand. And I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's right. I feel that people should be entitled to how they feel and what they say. And if they don't agree with the person is saying, just step back. Don't align yourself with it. Hey, Sugar. Triple. Hey, Triple. But that's how I feel. I'm not the type of person, like, I'm not a very closed-minded individual, and I don't do the whole group thinking. Like I won't go with something because majority of other people feel that way. I'm more of a person where, for me to fully make a decision on something, I have to understand what's being said, who said it, and why they said it. So with the whole issue that everybody in the sector is talking about, I kind of feel like, okay, well, everybody that has their views against it, do we look and see what their judgment is? Because I had said earlier, who live was we at? Was I in The Miss O's? I think I was in The Miss O's, and I said that I was anti-trip until you and Pizza get divorced. Yep, that's what I said. I said I was anti-trip until you and Pizza get divorced. But I'm just playing. You guys cool. But that's how I feel. I guess you can say that I consider myself an ally with the community. I have a sibling that's a part of the community. I have an uncle that's a part of the community. I have an aunt that's a part of the community. And I have a child that's a part of the community. So I respect people's point of views when it comes to the communities, because I have people that are close to me that are part of the communities. Now, if my brother sat up and my brother said what Voodoo said, I probably would smack the shit out of my brother and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't say stuff like that. But people are entitled to how they feel. And I kind of feel like with this situation, it's going to turn into a witch hunt. It's going to turn into a witch hunt. Everybody's going to start speaking out of it. Everybody's going to speak on the topic. But it's like, okay, you speak on the topic, but the main ones that are speaking on it, do we really want to hear what they have to say? Because, like, for instance, Kwani's always going on about, you know, gay men in the sector and the man that lives out in New Mexico, but every chance she gets, she calling us the N-word. She's literally calling us the N-word followed by bitches. Well, wouldn't that put her in the same boat as a racist? Or no? Or it's like you have people, or no, another example. Every time the Japanese water buffalo gets on people's panels, she targets men in the community, but she be the first one to be like, oh yeah, they're attacking me and my daughter. They're bringing up my daughter. No, sweetheart, you're bringing up your daughter and you're attacking somebody else, and the things that you're experiencing is turning into hate speech. Do we call her out on it, or do we call out the men in the community that she's attacking? I kind of feel like everybody is just like picking and choosing which content creator they want to side with or they don't want to side with, and I feel like they're picking apart what is being said instead of just making the decision to support, associate yourself with them, or support from a distance and step back. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's kind of leaving me puzzled, and I feel like too many people are being put into stuff that shouldn't be involved in it, that probably has nothing to do with them. But I get it. It's YouTube. It's the sector. Everybody's gonna have an opinion. Sometimes people's opinions is like frowned upon. Other time it's praised. And you know, opinions like a butthole. Everybody has one. But that was just my thoughts on it. My thoughts on it is just, you can simply align yourself with him and support, or you can step back gracefully and support from a distance, or just not support. I really haven't seen or heard for myself what was said, but just from what everybody is saying, it's kind of like, okay, well, you had all these women that you claim you're not here for, you don't support. We supported you. We backed up you when you had others coming against you. And now that you have your platform, we're finding out that the support is not going both ways. The support is actually one way. Which is crazy to me. But hey, everybody has their own thing. Everybody has their own stance. I also feel like that, I kind of feel like when it comes to certain content creators, their hands are being tied. Like, you know, their hands are being tied. They're being told who to fight with, who to argue with. But it always comes from other content creators that are not pulling in the same numbers, that are not pulling in what they should be doing to have their channel be successful. So why is it the responsibility from somebody else that always has a full chat to make sure another creator is surviving? Why do everybody have to fight? Why can't people choose to step back and have a day where they focus on other content? That would be like, and I'm just going to use this for example, that would be like me having a channel. Well, I do have a channel, but that would be like me arguing all day long and then going to Dolly's channel, because Dolly's my bestie. That would be like me going to Dolly's channel knowing that my bestie has a gaming channel and me getting mad because she's not fighting in the streets with me. She's not arguing with me, but that's not her content. Or that'll be like me going to PCG's channel knowing that her channel is all love, light, and God, and I'm God-giving, and me getting mad because she's not in the streets fighting. She's not in the streets wilding. It kind of feels like certain content creators feel like I should be able to use this other content creator as a punching bag. I should use them as a punching bag so I could reap the benefits of views. And because this content creator is not sorry guys, and because this content creator is not letting me use them as a punching bag and is not letting me have my way, I now have a problem. That shit is crazy as hell to me. Like, do you go to Olive Garden and get mad because you can't order a burger? That is crazy. I do believe that some people should step back. I feel a lot of times people's emotions get wrapped up in the sector, or get wrapped up in the content, and they're not able to properly verbalize across what they're trying to say or how they feel, and it just turns into mush, or turns into like unneeded chaos. Like every chat I have been in today, it started out good, and then some way or another the energy in the chat shifted and it went to a dark place. And you can tell that the panel host was not trying to go there, but I kid you not, every channel I've got on, the energy has shifted. I really think that some of y'all should really be mindful who you have coming around you, who you're talking to, who is on your panels, because it is some very dark energy running around. It's crazy. It's dark energy running around. It's people that just want to be seen, just want to be heard. Sorry, I was parched. But yes, it's some very dark energy. And like, I wasn't going to go live, but then I was sitting there and I was listening to the chats and I'm like, nah, bro, I got to go live because this shit is crazy to me. Like, people are not entitled to how they feel, to they're not their own thinking. Like, if it's something that I am missing, please drop down in the comments and let me know, because I am very confused. Like, so people can have their own mind. Okay, this person said that, he's not here for, he ain't here for the black woman that have attacked him. He's not here for us. All right, cool. So to me personally, that's saying like, all right, he ain't here for us. Even though I'm not one of the women that have attacked him, I've actually spoken encouraging words to him, but I'm being put in a category of women that have caused him some type of malice. All right, cool. You ain't for me. I can support you from a distance. It's kind of like how you have like that real trifling coworker that you just wave from a distance, but when you eating lunch and at the break room and they come in and try to sit by you, you like get up and leave. One of those moments where you just gotta bounce, because having somebody in your space and they're giving off the wrong type of energy, it could block your blessings and it could bring down what you have going on. So that's all for my short car ride. I'm finna go get me some Mickey D's. And another thing, what is all this bickering and fighting on MLK Day? Y'all just had to do this on Martin Day? Like, y'all couldn't wait to bicker and argue? Like, ooh, child. Y'all just, Some of y'all need a hug. Some of y'all need some Valium. Like, just something. But, child. But, anywho, that's all I have to say. I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.